The one on the side?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Because it's spraying back towards. When you turn that on, it's spraying back towards the RV.
Okay.
And if you move that little metal piece, there's a hole that just comes directly into the RV.
So, do we need to plug it with the caulking?
We have that's foam. We have caulking and everything. He's gonna look at it. The water heat is all figured out. We have electricity running from there. He just has to go buy a few things.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure he has the water issue worked out over there. So
Okay. Perfect.
looks like we're in good shape, man. I can eat breakfast now.
Absolutely.
I gotta run.
You need some more water?
No, my water should be here. So someone took it. Someone want to take my water?
I've got 4 cases of water there if you need some more, brother.
Yeah, can I grab one? I don't know. I have it right here. Thank you.
Well, I'll give you another one just in case you finish it. I'll put it on the table for you right here. Need some more water, boss?
I'm good. We out of here.
It's raining again.
Do you have Baker Douglas's address?
I don't, but it's. I mean, I might have it. Where's my phone
I
at?
believe I have it. I think on the shelf in the.
I'll look right now.
M Remodeling and Home Improvement. 351-215-4601.
Hillsboro.
they're replacing a new one of these. That's what that thing is right there.
Kids up. What are we looking at over here?
No, just making
the
it.
element or the refrigerator? Is that the back of the phone?
I have no idea. I think that's the water heater. It says something about automatic storage water heater. When I googled it, it showed something like this in regards to like fixing a water heater on a Coachman RV. It showed a picture of something like this.
All the lighting and stuff inside. It definitely looks like it's an exhaust or something right there. The fire just gets pretty hot, or this blows out here. But it's definitely not working, right?
I really don't think it is. I mean, the water was like maybe slightly warmer than it was since I got here, maybe for like a minute the other day, but then it got cold right shortly after, like immediately after it.
Learn some more stuff.
I went to Associated Builders and Contractors Institute for electrical. We did an immigration building on 31st and 44th. We did it from the ground up. We ran all the wiring underneath the ground all the way up until we built the entire immigration building. I ran all the MC cable and the piping in the ceilings, and then we did I believe it was a super target.
You're missing a gasket over there on that side going in.
On that side?
Yeah, where the water was shooting out all the time. So I'm gonna take this gasket and put it in there.
Okay.
Where it's connected.
Yeah, we did.
It could just be that water constantly shooting on that valve, because around where it is it's not sealed anymore, because it could be old, it could be dry rotted, but that could just be pushing water enough that's going in there and just leaking slowly and
into the inside. Yeah.
My past, but look, we were using it for nail press. Inside the wood there. Put that washer inside the white hose that's over there. Yeah. The other side. It's the other side of this hose, like this. Right. This is over here. Yeah. It's over there.
That's the new water heater. عصفورة قاعدة لوحدها بتصوت ما شاء الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
Yeah, but you put it in the wrong side. You put it in the whole side. You have to put it in the female. You put it in the male side, this side. You put it in the female side. Alright, so look, coming in now.
The white's good.
That's good.
Yeah, Mark, I was gonna mention to you, if you ever do business with Can-Am Electric, and you meet with the gentleman who runs the place, his name is Efren, tell him you know Omar, and he'll tell you great things about me.
Alright.
Very hard worker.
Right on. Alright, so before, obviously when it's on now. It was shooting water here.
Okay.
This isn't necessarily sealed the best, and it could have been constantly, I'm not saying it's going to stop it, but it could have been pushing, it was definitely pushing water around here, and then constant flow of water, it could have been making it inside the wall.
Right.
You know?
Makes perfect
and
sense.
then it could have been draining down, and then even catching on the bottom of the water line, it might have, you know, traveled a little bit of the water line and got over here. So this was a little bit saturated too, but that could be saturated because it's open. Oh, well, not necessarily open all the time. We could have just opened that too. So that's not. But that was saturated too. So let's close that. I don't know how long does it take, like, for it to build up over there? Does it build up a little bit, or does it kind of get saturated? Like, how does it?
They showed me.
How's the water go inside?
To turn on the these nodules here. They said to turn this one, and then to turn the water on, and it's supposed to fill up the tank, and then when it's finished filling up, I turn it off.
All right.
I did that.
So right now it's closed.
Yeah, but when I did that, I tried to turn the water on, and the water maybe ran out after, what, 5 minutes?
Oh, yeah. So maybe
So
your tank wasn't full. Because that's a big, I mean,
but
the tank's underneath your bed. It's probably 50 or 80 or 100 gallons. I don't know.
They told me to only leave it on for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So I did what they said.
So right now, this is the position that it's all set on. It's set for use. I mean, you have your guide right here. If you come over here, well, not that you got to deal with it, but you're inside. This pattern is if you're going to use it, right? So that's how you're set now. This chamber is open, and all these are off in this position. So that's, I guess, when you're using it. When you're filling, when you're in to fill this your tank, you have to turn this off and only use this one. You can't turn this off because there's no handle on it anymore. It's broken. All right, do you have a lighter? I mean, not a lighter, sorry. A flashlight so you can see.
You need a flashlight?
No, I have this right here. All right. So I'm assuming if you have to come over here, right here, this might be the way that the valve is open.
Okay.
Because you're kind of in line. I don't have, the end of it on there. But if you want to fill up your tank, this has to go close, and you only got to open this one right here. Okay. But there's no way. It doesn't look like we're able to close that one.
Okay. So use like a flathead.
We would. I got a big flathead, and then putting pressure on it right now. If you're not using the tank, you don't need the water on all the time. If you're running off your tank, but if you're not running off your tank and you're hooked up to shore power, I guess this would be the way. This would be the way to go.
How clean are the tanks though?
I don't know. The tank is under your bed. I mean, from the outside it looked white, but who knows if water was left in it. There's no air or anything. It should be pretty. You think it should be. The water should be pretty clean. If the water sat for long, it still should be clean, but it's inside a clean tank. It's just sitting. Water line drain. Winterize, we're not using that. Winterize suction fill. Water line drain cold. I don't know. So, but right now we're in this position. It says use. This is open. Everything else is facing up and down. If you want to fill it, you have to put all these other three this way, and then put that one to where it's open.
Okay. What's like the easiest way to clean the tank?
I'm not sure. I mean,
I was thinking maybe if I put some bleach in there and rinse it out first and then fill it.
You'd have to take your bed out and kind of look and see where, see what it is. I mean,
I'd probably
sometimes I have a 60-gallon water tank, and it has something like this on the top of it where I could open up and kind of see instead of all the little ports that are like this. So the 60-gallon I have has a thing on the top where you could actually maybe stick your hand down there and clean it or put some other stuff in there.
Right.
But if you did that, you'd still want to, I would think you'd want to be able to, drain the cold, water line drain after you cleaned it so you could rinse it out. Hot line drain, water line drain, hot is there.
Okay.
All right. And then if there's pressure building up and you're not using it, I don't know. I might turn off the water when you leave just so you don't have no potential of any pressure or water leak, and then when you're here using the water, turn it on.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's what I was doing because I was like when I would be inside and I would need it to take a shower, make wudu, wash the dishes.
Right,
I turn it on, and then before I go to sleep, I turn it off.
Turn it off. Yeah. That would make sense now being this. But we're not shooting water out of here before. That could have been. I'm not saying that it is, but that could have been your problem going on the inside. So really what I would do now is I would see if you can get some sheets for something to clean up and sop up the water.
Okay. So ask Nora for some sheets.
Right, or a towel, or if you have something to clean the water, dry it up a little bit and see if that was our issue.
Okay. Yeah, I put some paper towels down.
Yeah, it's all soaked right now, so we want to
Right.
unsoak it. I'm gonna run to the store
All right.
and get the rest of the pieces so I can get this hooked up right here
All right.
for us.
Thank you, Mark. I really appreciate it.
No problem. You will. And I would keep an eye with the water on, like try to dry that up with some stuff.
Okay.
And keep see if you see it kind of getting saturated again anywhere. I don't have my wet vac with me. It was kind of like this before, but we need to really.
It's raining again.
Raining?
Mhm.
All right. We really need to. See, this is saturated a little bit. It was like that a little. I don't know if it's getting more. We really need to get this as dry as possible.
Okay.
And see if we're saturating up again. I mean, underneath your bed and stuff is wet too, so.
Yeah, when we lifted up the mattress, I smelled like a musty.
What? It's not really convenient, but what I would like, I'd like to be able to take your bed out of here and open this up with the water on and check around the tank and see.
That'll be
You know,
perfect.
yeah, I'd like to be able to do that. So let me run to the store.
Okay.
Do you need a hand with maybe moving this, or we'll
Yes.
wait till we get? All right, so we'll wait till we get back, and I can have him do something where have him do the production over there, and I can come over here and look at this as well.
Perfect. Yes, sir.
If we could, you know, maybe get something. Yeah, try to dry this up.
Get some paper towels. Hold on a second.
Let me wrap some paper towels around the joint. Let me see them couple. Let me just see one of these. No. Come back in a couple minutes. We know the bottom is, but I just want to kind of see if the top gets saturated. So like in 2 minutes or the water's on, pull this out and see if the top is saturated underneath where these are.
Okay. And the water's off right now, right?
Is it? I think it's on.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because I had him turn it on to check and see if we were going to start shooting out by where the valve is. So.
We got some fittings.
Good. Good. That's going to save us. The water's on?
Yep.
Yeah, your water's on. So, no.
Okay. So if it starts leaking through the napkin, we'll know.
Yeah, if that little joint, only for if the napkin on the top is wet, where those two joints are, it could be dripping from there a little bit too.
Right.
So
Okay.
that would tell us the process of elimination of those two joints.
Right.
And then when I get back, I'd like to lift up the bed because the carpet's wet there, and just to see if it's coming from this way or is it still coming from that way. We got to kind of trace it down
Yes, sir.
and see exactly, see what's going on and where it's at.
It's like Ohm's law.
Yeah, we got to kind of process elimination.
Right. I remember that.
Right there. All right, so I guess I don't need to turn this off right now. So this needs to be adapted up to a bigger, smaller.
Quite small. It's gonna be smaller. Well, you got different. What are the other ones? Barrel.
Compression. I need to go to bigger for this. I'm gonna turn this on. What side is wet? Do you remember?
Hot. Cool. it's 8 kilowatt, okay, that need 2 breakers, okay.
Why is the water
Just because the pressure is, I guess it's backbeating a little bit. There's no pressure to keep it that way, so I turned it off, and there's air coming here, so it's pushing back this way.
But I noticed some brown colored water shot out first.
Oh, I don't. Either this could be rust.
Because it wasn't brown the other day, yesterday.
Yeah. Gotta be something that the water's shitting against, that it's rusted. I had an issue with some steel before where it was like that. I don't have any more length. Ideally, this is what I'd like to do. Here's an adapter for this. Adapter to hook this to. Put your hot water. And then we're gonna come from here.
Yep. Hot on the left, cold on the right. I'll pull that back off the wall. Put the cover back on. All the screws in the back.
Yeah?
Yep.
Fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, I need 2 hoses. I need to adapt up to this size right here. Hose. And then from here.
The
feed it
5/8.
to you. This is
On the
3/4.
sink, 3/4.
It's probably 1/2 inch. This is probably 1/2 inch fittings right there. Let's see. Actually, that's the same right there. Which is good. Here's our knob, right? Let's keep that.
Mm-hmm. After it goes on.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the store. I need to get a fitting for here, like this. I'm gonna get some of this to go from here into here so we can wire it.
Mm-hmm. It's flexible.
Yeah, flexible conduit. I'm taking this with me actually as well. So I can get the fittings and stuff to go in it. Guesswork. Alright, so we're gonna take this. There's no, I think we need guesswork. Fitting for the conduit for this. Fitting for this. What do we have here? I want to get it 4 feet. Should be enough. I have
Yep.
plenty of wire. I got the wire here to put through it after the fact. Put your tool in the bucket just in case it rains. We can put it right. We can put it right in the back door,
If you want, you could put it in the RV.
or we can put it in the RV.
Yeah.
Homework said we can put it in the RV.
We got the overhang here.
If you're fine with it, all right. Let's go.
I don't think we're going to have a
Bring a
monsoon.
screwdriver so I can close up this electrical box.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Maybe see if you grab a couple of those white towels she has in there, maybe
Alright.
for your floor. So using all your paper or something. I don't know for the Airbnb.
I mean, I'd rather, spend a couple dollars on some paper towels than, waste
Do
our
you have
towels.
any towels you might be able to use to get some of that water off in the floor over there?
Give them the, we have the
I mean, we have paper towels, but it's going to use. I mean, if you have
Yeah.
5 rows of.
No. What I'm saying, like we have the vacuum, the water vacuum. Do you need that?
Yeah, you have that?
Can you give him? It's inside the RV.
حاضر. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا الله.
Is that the lights you asked about in there?
يا الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Should I start trying to vacuum up a little bit of water from there?
Yeah, if you could for it, yeah, that'd be help, definitely.
Okay. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. يا الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله. Yes, sir.
Put them on in the store to get parts for your water heater. Thomas was gonna stay here and he could help you move the
Bed.
bed and stuff. And after the bed's moved, he could help. He could continue getting the water and vacuuming up. All right.
Okay.
So you're gonna help him move the bed, and then once you get the bed out, we're gonna vacuum all around the bed where the water is and try to get it as dry as possible. So when I get back, we're gonna hook this up and we'll try to find where the water's leaking at. All right. All right.
Yeah, there's a slight drip in that in the pipe where you put this napkin underneath.
Yep.
He said to check the napkin after a few minutes. It's like looks like a drop of water right there. That was directly underneath where the it connected.
Yeah, it's wet. Let me put this outside for a moment so we can carry the bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Just get all this stuff out the way.
Hillsboro.
Is that it? We're
Hillsboro.
in Spanish River right now.
Yeah. You can go.
No.
You can put it on top of this here.
Yeah. Well, I'll put it right here because
Okay.
there was like a rat running around over there. Drop it right there. Thank you. All right, this thing's kind of heavy.